city. It's been so long since we've been gone. I wanna feel that summer feel, but I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Let's make a home, be all alone. So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. You know where we're going tonight, going tonight. Paradise, paradise. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise.
Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to episode 4 of The Sims 4 in the City. We're starting off today's episode at the park with Kimberly and also with Aurora and her friend Ava. Already we are getting into some storytelling because Kimberly just got a text message from 𝒔𝒐𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 saying, hey, I heard you become friends with Isaac, he's pretty cool. I think that I'm gonna say that 𝒔𝒐𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 messaged Kimberly and just actually said to her, hey, are you still okay to meet up tomorrow, because they're planning on going somewhere together tomorrow. I think 𝒔𝒐𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 is also gonna say in that message any updates on the neighbour situation. I think that is because Kimberly has probably mentioned Isaac to her a couple of times. She's probably just been saying to her how lovely he is and how nice he is, and that she has been getting to know him. They keep bumping into each other. You may have been able to tell from the beginning opening clip for this episode, but I think she's just gonna say, it's good, you know, I actually bumped into him when I was bringing Aurora to the park. But for now, Kimberly is just gonna sit on the bench and watch the kids because they are just walking on over here to play in the playground. I think that Kimberly is going to get some pictures of Aurora though playing on the playground equipment. We was going to try and take a picture of her, but she has come over crying because she's feeling sad because she has scraped her knee whilst playing. So I think Kimberly is going to come over and just soothe her and give her a hug. I feel like she would be very concerned when Aurora would hurt herself, so I think she's just going to try and make her feel better. And Aurora's blowing her a kiss, which is so cute. I'm going to get Kimberly to quickly do some updates on 𝒐𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔. I'm going to get her to add to 𝒐𝒂𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔's story and also as well take some photos, take a selfie to of course update her followers as well. I could imagine that Kimberly probably has quite a big social media following. Also because of the job that she works in, she probably does too. So she's always making sure she's taking lots of photos. I've gone ahead and quickly put down a slide and a ball pit just so then Ava and Aurora can play together, because for some reason they can't seem to play together on there. So I'm going to get them to come and play together in the ball pit instead. I don't think we'll be staying here for too long. Kimberly did just want to bring them here so then they could play for a bit this morning, and then I think they are going to head back for some lunch at Kimberly's apartment. But they seem to be having quite a lot of fun. I think Kimberly would also want to be heading home quite soon, as she isn't the fondest of this park. It isn't really the type of place she would come, but it's right next to their apartment, which is just over there, so she thought it was the easiest to just bring them here. Aurora has also just upped her movement skill to level 4, so she can now run, which is great. And for some reason Ava has left and I can't actually get her to come back. I keep trying to invite her back over, but she doesn't seem to want to come. There we go, I got her to come back. I summoned her with MC Command Center, but she isn't looking too happy right now. She's looking a bit cranky and bored. It was quite a quick trip to the park, so I think that we are going to get heading back to the apartment now. And Aurora just reached level 5 communication. Aurora has fully developed her verbal skills and she can now tell stories, tell a goofy story and talk about dinosaurs. So she can now fully talk. Her skills are going up super quick. I think we are going to head back to the apartment though. These two can play with some toys at home and we can get them some lunch. They have now all arrived back home. Kimberly is going to come in and make them all some late lunch / early dinner. Kimberly is going to go ahead and make some chicken Alfredo for them all. I think whilst the girls are waiting, they are going to watch some TV. They're going to sit and watch some cartoons. Ava still looks quite angry. She's been angry this whole time. I'm not too sure why. Maybe she just wants to go home today. But Aurora's looking very happy. Food is ready though, so I'm going to get Kimberly to call the girls over to come and grab some pasta. Kimberly is also going to grab herself a bowl as well, and here they come. They've both decided to sit down next to each other on the floor, but they've both decided to sit next to the trash can, which isn't really the best place to eat their dinner, but oh well. Looks like Ava's mum is actually calling. I think she is going to be saying, hey, I'm going to come and pick Ava up in about an hour. Is that okay? So I think that Kimberly is going to say, of course, that's fine. They're just going to watch some TV and play together for now. They're just currently eating dinner. I'm going to get Aurora and Ava to come into her bedroom and play together. They've decided to sit and look at books together, which is super cute. So they're both going to do that whilst we wait for Ava's mum to pick her up. And Aurora loves books. Aurora just got the quirk that she loves books. This is interesting. So Aurora loves books. Aurora seems particularly fond of books. Toddlers who love books enjoy playing around bookshelves, ask to be read more frequently, and are more likely to look at books themselves. That's really interesting. I never expected Aurora to have that quirk, but I love that she loves books. I think I'm definitely gonna incorporate this into her life. I really like that that's giving her that quirk. She also is a light sleeper. That is her other quirk, and she does need to unlock one more. And for her milestones, she does want to max out her imagination skill, which she's getting very, very close to. Ava's mum has just come to the door. She's just going to knock. It's time for Ava to head home. Kimberly is going to say hi, of course, as well. Ava is also making her way out as well. I think Ava's mum, Irene, is going to say to Kimberly, thank you so much for looking after Ava today. I really appreciate it. I hope that they had a good time together. I think Kimberly's going to say she was a bit angry for a lot of the day, but she seemed to be a lot better after dinner and they were playing together and looking at books. But before Ava goes, Aurora is going to come over and give Ava a hug and say goodbye to her. She will see her at preschool again soon. Just as Kimberly was about to go inside, it looks like Isaac has come out of his door and he's come over to say hello. I think Isaac is going to say, oh, so we meet again. And I think Kimberly is going to say, so we do. We seem to keep bumping into each other, right? I think Kimberly is just going to say, how are you? How are you doing? How was your day today? Isaac is just going to say, I was just heading to the gym. I thought I would head there this evening. It's usually a bit more quieter at this time. I think they're just going to exchange a bit more conversation. Isaac and Kimberly know each other quite well now. They are friends. Kimberly has actually got to know a lot about Isaac. She just learned Isaac's last trait, which is quite interesting, but they talk quite a lot. They haven't actually hung out together yet, but she does know all of Isaac's traits, and she also knows that he likes violin apparently, and also fitness. I think that she's quite glad that Isaac likes fitness, as it's also something that she's into. So they do talk about that quite a lot, but other than that, they are quite different people actually, but somehow they get on quite well. However, I think that Isaac is actually going to say to Kimberly, which I'm just going to control him for a moment so we can do this, but I think that he is actually going to exchange numbers with her, as they don't currently have each other's phone numbers or anything like that. So I think he's just going to say to her, by the way, we should probably get each other's numbers. Like, we talk all the time and we don't even have each other on socials. And I think Kimberly is going to be like, oh yeah, of course. How could I have not brought that up or mentioned that? And then I think Isaac is actually going to say, would it be okay if I ask you a question? And he's actually going to say, it's love day in a couple of days, right? We're both single. Nothing in a romantic way, but I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go out to dinner together. And Kimberly is already getting very flirty from that comment, and it is turning into quite a suggestive conversation. And I think Kimberly is going to be a little bit taken back by that, as I don't think she actually expected that from Isaac. And she's actually going to say, actually, that would be great. I'm not doing anything on love day. I'm very much single. That would be really nice. What time do you want to meet? Maybe 7? And I think Isaac is going to say that would be great. 7, and I'd actually like to take you to a restaurant that I think you're going to really like, if that's okay. And I think Kimberly is going to say yes to that. Isaac's going to say, well, I better be going. I need to head to the gym now. But Isaac is going to head on his way, and Kimberly is going to head back inside. I think before we go, Kimberly is just going to do a little bit of a flirt with him, and then I think she's going to head inside. Well, Kimberly has just bagged herself a date for Love Day, which I definitely don't think she was expecting. I could imagine she's come into her hallway and she's probably just kind of jumping around a little bit with excitement. I think she is quite excited, but I think she is also panicking just a little bit as she hasn't really been into the dating scene or any other relationship since Aurora's dad Aiden, so I think this is kind of freaking her out a bit. And also too, I think in the back of her mind she is thinking, what about Aiden? However, it is time to put Aurora to bed, so we're going to read her a book to sleep. But Kimberly has turned on all of the night lights and she is going to read Aurora to sleep, who is looking very tired. I think that she did have a really nice day today with her friend Ava. And there we go, Aurora is asleep. We will get Kimberly to tuck her in and say good night. And then it's time for Kimberly to head to bed soon too. She is going to go ahead and take a quick shower and she is feeling very flirty right now. Coy smiles and flirtatious jokes have set the tone for romance, which I think definitely is a very good description for how that conversation went. I'm gonna get Kimberly to head to bed in a second, but before she does, she is quickly gonna just come and sit down and send a text to her friends. I can imagine she's just gonna send a text on the group chat about what has happened. So we're just gonna send a text to Harper, but I can imagine she's just gonna send it on the girls group chat and she's just going to be like, guess what guys, I have a date for Love Day. And I think they are going to guess quite fast that it is Isaac who has asked her out on a date. However, I'm going to get Kimberly to head into bed and get some rest, as tomorrow she is actually going to be going shopping with 𝒔𝒊𝒆 for something very exciting, which I will talk to you guys a bit more about when Kimberly does wake up in the morning. It is now the next morning. Aurora is just having some breakfast this morning before she does head off to daycare. And Kimberly is over here looking quite stressed because she did have a really weird dream last night. Could it be about her date with Isaac? Potentially. However, today is the TV season premiere. Kimberly is actually going to have her friends over. They are going to have a girls' slumber party all together. So then they can watch the TV season premiere and also as well just have a fun girls' night together. So after Kimberly has dropped Aurora off at preschool, she is going to actually be heading shopping with 𝒔𝒊𝒆 and they are going to go and actually buy some matching pajamas for all of them this evening and do some clothes shopping too, because of course Kimberly couldn't go shopping without getting some bits for herself. It is quite a gloomy day today, as you can see it is raining. However, we are going to be heading out of the city today and actually heading to Magnolia Promenade to go shopping. It's just a little bit on the outskirts of the city, so not too far away. So 𝒔𝒊𝒆 and Kimberly are going to drive there. However, it is 10 AM now though, so Kimberly is going to drop off Aurora at preschool and we will meet up with Kimberly again when she does arrive at the shopping district. Kimberly has now met up with 𝒔𝒊𝒆 and they're just saying hello to each other. I think Kimberly is going to talk about something that happened in the past and I think she's going to say, gosh, this shop brings back some memories. I don't come here often, but remember when we used to always come here when we were like 16? Kimberly and 𝒔𝒊𝒆 are going to be shopping at this department store today. It's a really nice clothing store and also there's a store next to it over here as well. It's quite fancy, quite an expensive clothing store, but Kimberly does tend to shop in them type of places, so we're going to be doing a lot of shopping today. I think first Kimberly is gonna say to 𝒔𝒊𝒆, where do we start? Should we maybe get some pajamas first and we can try them on as well? So I think they're gonna come over here, have a bit of a browse and pick out some PJs for them all to wear this evening. As they look around, Kimberly's gonna say, oh, what about these ones? These look really nice. I think we should both try them on in the changing rooms first just to make sure that they look cute. I think before they head in there, Kimberly is gonna come over here and have a bit more of a look and just pick up anything she does like the look of. But I'm gonna get them both to head into a changing room each and they can both go ahead and try on the PJs and see what they look like. They're both gonna come out at the same time and be like, what do you think? Yes, I think we should get these ones. I think Kimberly is going to say, these ones look super cute, don't you think? And Esme is going to say, I love the colour. I think they're going to suit the other girls well too. I don't know if Harper's going to be up for this idea, you know, Kimberly. And I think Kimberly is going to say, well, she's going to have to be because we have to wear matching pyjamas. It's like a #1 rule when we had the girls sleepover. So the PJs are a yes. So we're going to get Kimberly and Esme to come in and take them off and get dressed again. Kimberly also did bring in some other clothes that she's thinking about purchasing though, so we are quickly going to jump into 𝒐𝒂𝒕𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 and try them on with her too. So I did just want to quickly jump into 𝒐𝒂𝒕𝒄𝒊𝒂𝒍𝒔 because whilst Kimberly was here, she did pick up a couple of dresses to try on. This is of course because she is going to be heading on a date with Isaac very soon for Love Day, and she hasn't dressed up for a while. She doesn't go on dates, so this is quite a big deal for her, and she wanted to buy something new and wanted to buy something nice, so she did pick up 2 dress options, but she's not too sure which one she prefers. So this is the first one that Kimberly picked up. I think that she does like this one. She was going to get a red dress, but she couldn't find any that she liked, so she did decide to go for this colour instead. But I think this dress really suits her. It looks really cute, and also she just paired it with some black heels. So she picked up that dress, and she also picked up this dress too. She really likes the both of them, so I feel like she's going to buy both of them. So she is going to take both of them home, but I did want to show you the dresses first, so then you guys can decide which dress you think Kimberly should wear. Either this black dress here or this kind of red maroon dress here. They are both quite similar in length and sort of similar in style as well, but I really like both of them on Kimberly, so let me know which one do you think Kimberly should wear on her date with Isaac on Love Day. I think they both look super cute, but let me know in the comments. But now that Kimberly has tried the dresses on, she's going to get herself all dressed again, put them in her basket and go ahead and go and pay for them at checkout, and of course the pajamas too. Kimberly and Esme have paid for their clothes and they're now heading out. They have secured some PJs for later on this evening, and Kimberly has bought some really nice dresses as well. Kimberly has said goodbye to Esme and is going to make her way back home now though. As it is the afternoon, she's going to head home and get everything ready for the sleepover this evening. She needs to move around some furniture and just reorganize and clean and get herself all ready for that. It's now a couple of hours later and there is 1 hour until the sleepover does begin and Kimberly's friends will arrive. Kimberly has made the living room look super cozy and cute. She's added these drape fairy light curtains to the ceiling and put down some cushions and tables and stuff so then they can put their food and drinks down. There's cushions all around the TV so then they can just sit here, play games, chat, chill and watch a movie, and then later on they are going to put out the beds and head to sleep. Kimberly does have this Polaroid camera, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in her inventory so then she can take some pictures whilst they do have a sleepover later on. Before everyone does arrive though, Kimberly is going to make some appetizers for them to eat. Kimberly is going to make some cheese boards for them to eat and also this sweet treats board too, so I'm going to get her to make one of them. And since it is the TV season premiere, we are also going to be watching that later on too. Kimberly also did get out a popcorn machine too, so then they can make some popcorn, and I'm also going to quickly turn the music on too so then we can have some music on in the background, and I think we are just going to put on some pop music for now. It's now 6 PM though, so we're going to start the event and hopefully Kimberly's friends should arrive. Here is Harper. She has arrived. She's already come into the living room to come and listen to the music on the stereo. Kimberly is going to come and say hello. Vanessa has come in, but she's not looking too happy right now. Kimberly is going to say to Harper and also to Vanessa, who's sitting over here, by the way, today me and Esme actually went and bought something for the sleepover, matching pajamas. I think Harper is going to be like, seriously? Matching pajamas? Are we in high school, Kimberly? But I think Kimberly's going to say they're in the bedroom, go and put them on, and Harper has actually gone to do that. I'm going to get them all to come and sit together over here and we can watch the TV premiere and also we can grab some food. I would love for them to sit down, but they've all decided to just stand over here and eat instead. Harper is the only one sitting down. Kimberly did also get a drinks tray out, so I think she's gonna make some drinks for them as well. we'll get Kimberly to come and sit down and we can all have a talk. So they're all going to sit down with the TV on and just talk, have some girly conversations. And I think the first thing that the girls are going to bring up to Kimberly, of course, is Isaac, as I feel like she has probably been talking about him a bit to them, or probably actually quite a lot. I think Vanessa is going to say, so you bagged yourself a date for Love Day, I hear. You and your neighbour, this really is turning into a thing. And I think Harper's going to say, I told her already, this is her future husband. And I think Kimberly is going to say, what are you two talking about? Stop saying such silly things. We're just going out to dinner as two friends, two neighbours, just to have a meal on Love Day together. As you know, we're both single, so he asked me out. How could I say no? I feel too bad. He's such a lovely guy. And I think Vanessa is going to say, yeah, okay. Just let us know how it goes tomorrow night. We need all the details. And even Harper is pretty caught up in this whole Love Day date thing, which is a surprise from her because she usually is a bit more chill about these type of things and doesn't seem to care too much, but I think she's quite happy for Kimberly right now. Before I get these guys to sit down and watch a movie together, I would like them to take some pictures on Kimberly's Polaroid camera, as she is starting to put photos up around the house. She has got some of herself and the girls in her office area in her bedroom, and she also does have some pictures here of Aurora when she did visit the Springfest festival with Aiden and plant her flower. And thank you so much to Amalia for commenting in the last episode of this series and saying, I think it would be cute if either Aiden or Kimberly had Aurora's photos framed in their house just to keep good memories hanging, and I think that is such a good idea. So I did put these frames in Kimberly's house and also I put them in Aiden's too. I thought that was a great idea of putting these Springfest pictures up, so thank you so much for recommending for me to do that. I'm definitely going to do that with a lot more future photos. I did decide to get the tripod out so then we can take some group photos together hopefully. Unfortunately though, I can't put the tripod on there, but Kimberly does have a really good camera in her office, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on there instead, and we can hopefully get some really cute group photos. First for take one with Esme and Vanessa, as Harper is currently in Kimberly's bedroom on her computer. I feel like Harper would probably need to do some work or something. The tripod idea just isn't working out. There isn't enough room unfortunately, so I'm just going to get them to take some selfies together and Kimberly can upload these to Instagram. These guys are going to head to sleep soon. They've just grabbed Kimberly's bed sheets from her room. Two of them are going to sleep in the living room and two of them are going to sleep in Kimberly's room. But they are just all having a pillow fight before they do head to sleep. However, it is now nearly 4 a.m. in the morning. The sun is slowly beginning to come up. It's no longer dark outside. And Esme is eating some pasta. But I'm going to get everyone to head to sleep. And we will catch up with Kimberly again in the morning. It is now the next day. The girls have gone home. Kimberly is about to get herself dressed and tidy up the kitchen. But that is where I'm going to be leaving today's episode. I really hope that you did enjoy it. In the next episode, it is going to be Love Day. We are currently on Love Day right now, but we're going to stop today's episode here because we have done quite a bit in today's episode already. So in next episode, we're going to be celebrating Love Day with Kimberly. But other than that, thank you so much for watching today's episode. I really hope that you did enjoy. I hope that you have a great rest of your day and I will see you again very soon. Bye!